Okay. I know what you're thinking, but I'm going to remain 100% biased in this video. Hey there, everyone. That sexy nerd is back again, and we're doing Death Battle Rick and Morty versus Doctor Who. So, again, I think I mentioned this in a couple videos before. I have never been a big fan of Doctor Who. I've never really got into it. I mean, I did see one episode when they were talking about, like, the end of the universe or something like that. It was, like, the first colorized one. It was, like, the first episode. I don't freaking know. I never watched the old ones. I know he's been around for decades. Like, and like, some of the stuff is really great, though. I know the Weeping Angels. I know they're not really statues, but they're really demons or something. I know about the Fifth Doctor. I don't remember. There's a couple of actors, Matt Smith and the guy who played the Purple Man from Marvel. And, it's an interesting concept. And you already know how I feel about Rick and Morty. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I want all of you to look at it. But anyway, I'm crazy about Rick and Morty. I still haven't watched the new season yet. Nobody's asked me to on the channel. And I'm still kind of upset about the firing of Justin Roiland. So, what are you going to do? But I'll eventually watch it. I hear the voices are actually pretty good. They don't seem to be too bad. So, people don't seem to be complaining. But I hoping that Rick is going to win. But a lot of you in the comments are already spoiling the thing and saying that the Doctor is going to wipe the floor with Rick. And every single time I go along with the fans, I always lose. So, let's go see Rick get slaughtered. I don't know how it's going to get killed, but I guess we'll see. But let's just get into it. And remember, please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content. And subscribe if you think I deserve it. And let's do this thing, y'all.
Rick Sanchez,
yeah,
the Doctor. These brilliant geniuses dominate the cosmos, but who would win an all-out brawl? He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
a death battle.
Everything about Morty Smith's life was perfectly average. Average house, average family, average school.
Maybe slightly below average intelligence.
Oh.
But everything changed the day his grandpa Rick came home.
Yeah, in style! Because Rick Sanchez is anything but average.
Yep.
Rick is easily the smartest man in the universe.
He is.
And it's
We already
most
knew that.
dangerous criminal. He spent years on the run from the Galactic Federation, going on adventures across the multiverse.
Who cares about the emotional trauma from abandoning his daughter, right? And then he took her son and put him in life-threatening danger. Bye!
And the same.
Thus formed the greatest duo of the generation, Rick and Morty.
Yeah, mostly Rick. Morty's the cannon fodder who smuggles grapefruit-sized seeds up his ass. And that's just the first episode.
Yep.
Rick is an unparalleled inventor, always ready to face even the squanchiest of alien foes.
He's got your usuals. Laser gun, invisibility belt, shrink ray, cyborg implants, the works.
As well as some weirder things,
there's
like
a
a
lot.
Mr. Meeseeks box, which can summon an infinite number of irritating temporary life forms that will work
Irritating?
tirelessly
Hell
to
no.
accomplish a given task.
Or a series of android decoys that are so perfectly created, they don't even realize they're decoys.
Nope.
Which leads them to create decoys that create decoys, and so on.
Rick's gadgets can erase your memories, manipulate and travel through time, and even make a surface true level, as in perfectly flat, something normally mathematically impossible.
Normally.
So beautiful that experiencing it for only a moment before returning to non-Euclidean space can emotionally scar you for life.
He can even inject you with his own genetic info and instantly chest burst a clone of himself from inside you, like a pasty alcoholic xenomorph. What the hell?
Rick and Morty travel the universe in the Space Cruiser. Powered by a microverse under the hood, this compact starship comes equipped with laser cannons, a fishing line that can tow a solar system, and a unique artificial intelligence.
With all that crazy
I remember
sci-fi
that.
gear, Rick and Morty's adventures were absolutely bonkers.
From disentangling a time loop created by alien snakes to battling the meta-fictional story lord to Rick turning himself into a pickle to
pickle.
avoid family therapy.
This
Best
guy
episode. episode.
would rather...
Wait, what did that
Or
say?
to Rick turning himself into a pickle to avoid family
Funny
therapy.
This guy would rather battle the Russian mafia as a vegetable than address his feelings.
Actually, pickle's a fruit.
Because boy oh boy, he outlawed them.
Behind the fart jokes and Wubalubadubdubs, Rick harbors bitter emotional agony.
Way back when, in a completely different universe, the Rick we know had a happy life until another Rick from another universe took it all away, the bastard.
But like me, Rick is a true inventor, and this tragedy spurred him to craft his greatest creation, the portal gun.
My scans indicate it creates holes through all aspects of space-time, allowing Rick to travel anywhere in the multiverse. It sounds exhausting.
It can do more than that. It can slice you in half, set up traps, and
This
even...
never gets old. Oh, shit.
That's coming out of your paycheck.
Nuh-uh.
Decades of traveling
Yeah,
the
it is.
multiverse hunting down the man who ruined his life darkened Rick's heart. He began to ask himself, if there are an infinite number
Rick usurped the position of Morty's grand... Oh, well, okay.
of universes with an infinite number of each person,
so he is
how
Rick
did
Prime.
any individual life matter?
Sounds like he's overthinking it.
Like the time he accidentally turned all of humanity into horrific Cronenbergs.
He's definitely
He and Morty had to
overthought that.
escape to a parallel universe where they swap places with recently deceased versions of themselves. What does that do to a person?
Makes them badass. When Rick found the Interdimensional Council of Ricks, he kicked their teeth in. Like they say, he's the Rickest Rick of them all.
That he is. Just touching the hem of his coat can activate his energy shield or even induce instant death. Yes, instant. No, it isn't explained why. Though considering this reaction, it's likely a chemical released through the coat's lining.
Rickest Rick whiz. He's dodged an orbital space laser from just a few feet away. He's so smart, he figured out he's in a TV show. Yep, really.
Perhaps most mysterious is Operation Phoenix, a
Oh,
series of clone
that's
bodies that his
mysterious.
consciousness can be uploaded to upon his death. Despite eventually taking it offline, his mind is still connected to every other Operation Phoenix across the multiverse.
Giving him an infinite number of extra lives, even if some of them are shrimps and fascists.
Some of his devices can destroy the Earth, the universe, even numerous alternate timelines.
The
He
hell is
actually did
these?
that just to manipulate the stock market.
Though underneath
What?
the drunken god complex, there's still a glimmer of the family man Rick used to be.
Well, as much as he insists that love is just a chemical reaction in the brain, he does care about his daughter and grandkids. And Jerry. Sometimes.
He's taken on an alien Zeus, the president of the United States, and the actual devil, even exiting the bounds of fiction into meta-reality, fighting Jesus H. Leaping Christ himself, and meeting Joseph Campbell. Talk about a hero's journey.
Challenge Rick at your will. He might look like a scrawny, drunken septuagenarian, and he is, but he's also
is.
somehow the greatest warrior in the universe.
And you
Somehow.
can lick his balls.
Wubalubadubdub! Ricky
Ian
T. Tabby
Chesterton and Barbara
bitch!
Wright were just your average school teachers with a less than average student.
What?
Susan was odd, almost like an alien. And when they met her grandfather and his police box, they found out why.
They were aliens, and that police box was the TARDIS,
Oh,
a
the
two-in-one
TARDIS.
spaceship and time machine.
Thus, they were whisked away into the stars, kicking off over half a century of timey-wimey adventures with a revolving cast of companions like Sarah Jane Smith, Rose Tyler, the Brigadier, Amy Pond, and so many more.
Complete with the cheesiest special effects you've ever seen.
This madman with a box had a
Hey,
name he
Matt
would never
Smith.
tell, and a history he would always run from. He was only known as the Doctor.
Doctor Who?
Exactly.
Doctor Exactly?
Though the Doctor's origins are shrouded in mystery, we know they were born several thousand years ago and earned degrees in cosmic science and higher dimensional physics.
But he got bored with the stuffy Time Lord bureaucrats, stole a TARDIS, and explored time and space as a runaway. Who can forget those adventures chasing dinosaurs on a spaceship, dueling Robin Hood with a spoon,
Really?
or shoving
What?
Hitler in a closet?
Yeah, we know
What?
it's kind of weird. It's British.
But if you don't know who's who, you're probably wondering, who are all these people? A bunch of old guys, young guys, a lady, and one of the Three Stooges? What?
The Doctor
What?
is a Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey. Time Lords may look human, but couldn't be more different. Not only do they have two hearts, they literally experience time differently. They can see past, present, and future all at once. They can resist temporal phenomena such as time stops and can tamper with fixed points in time. They're effectively acausal beings.
This makes them super hard to predict and nearly impossible to erase from any timeline.
What?
They can even breach the bounds of space and talk directly to you. Yes, you at home.
What?
Hello there.
Oh, well, okay.
Time Lords are practically walking Deus Ex Machinas. In fact, a lot of them would be proud to be called that.
Yeah, the Doc ran away for a reason. Time Lords are a bit dodgy.
The Doctor has hypnotized with a glance, resisted mind control, survived deadly radiation, and even learned transmigration. As in, the ability to summon an object out of thin air. Sounds crazy, but it's apparently standard fare for Time Lord Academy.
But the reason why there are so many doctors is that Time Lords have a funny way of cheating death.
Upon receiving a fatal wound, the Doctor undergoes regeneration, gaining a new, healthy body.
It's way more than that. While reloading, the Doctor has regrown lost limbs, become strong enough to knock down steel doors, and even weaponized his own time energy.
Downside being, if a Time Lord dies during regeneration, that ends the process permanently.
To date, we've seen 14 versions of the Doctor, plus a few extras mixed in here and there. Hell, by the time you're watching this, you've probably seen the 15th. Or the 16th.
What?
The experiences each Doctor gains changes and affects the next
Yeah,
Doctor.
I've seen him. That's the one I saw. That guy.
Next, and so on. Each Doctor maintains the same memories, but with an all-new personality.
Some like bow ties,
Really?
some like jelly babies, some kick butt with Venusian karate, and some really hate the monarchy, probably 'cause they're werewolves.
But they always
What?
have one thing in common.
They are British!
Well, one other thing in common. The Doctor always enjoys the thrill of adventure, and they've got plenty of tech to help, like the sonic screwdriver. Utilizing sonic waves to manipulate nearby objects, it can pick locks, cause detonations, and fry circuitry. It's sort of a Swiss Army plot device that can hack
what?
its way through most problems. The perfect pacifist tool for resolving conflict.
Its only weakness is that it doesn't do wood. Or turkey. Though considering it
What?
can destroy machines, disrupt molecules, and even erase memories, I'll take it.
The Doctor doesn't often carry weapons. There's an invisibility watch, a time travel ring, psychic paper that tricks basically everyone, and perception filters that prevents others from noticing certain things, even people.
But the Doc
What?
does reluctantly have a few weapons stored away,
Doesn't
like
make any
the
sense.
dematerialization gun.
It might look slapped together with Hobby Lobby pipes, but the DMAT can literally erase you from time. As in, it causes you to have never existed in the
you're
first
alive?
place.
But if you never existed, then the gun would have never needed to fire, which means you weren't wiped from existence, which means the gun would need to fire, which means...
And he's dead again.
Did you say something? That's not the only time erasing tool in the Doctor's box. But we gotta talk about, you know, the box! Shabby blue police box on the outside, incredible time machine that's bigger on the inside. This is the TARDIS.
The time and relative dimension in space is a
I
sentient
knew it
ship
was an
that
acronym.
travels space and time with ease. It's strong enough to tow planets, powerful enough to stop antimatter from destroying the universe, and tough enough to tank lightning from Zeus. Yes, the
What?
god Zeus. It can even adjust.
Is this intentional sometimes? Why are there so many, what do you call it, similarities between him and Rick? Did Rick just rip, did the writers just rip off that? Like, how is it that Rick has fought alien Zeus and the Doctor got hit by actual Zeus? Wow, how did that happen?
It's interior to an infinite degree, both in terms of space and time.
So, if the
Especially
TARDIS doesn't
time.
like you, you might get lost inside it forever.
Oh, no.
Don't piss off the TARDIS.
Or any of the Doctor's enemies. Some of the universe's deadliest monsters. Cybermen, Zygons, Weeping Angels.
And the Slitheen, the big chunky aliens that took over 10 Downing Street
The hell?
and couldn't stop farting.
Even when the
What?
Doctor prefers not to resort to fisticuffs, he's tough enough to survive bolts of lightning that vaporize an ordinary human. He's even dodged half a dozen disintegration rays, while also improvising several thousand calculations in a matter of nanoseconds.
Yeah, the Doctor's super smart. So smart his brain once powered a 1,000-year-old supercomputer.
The Doctor's outwitted cosmic entities like the Great Intelligence, the Time Lord Nemesis, the Master, and apparently the
The devil?
original Satan. who isn't even the most frightening alien in the multiverse, because that would be the Daleks.
All right, bear with me here.
I remember
They
these
may
things.
look like trash cans with plungers, but they can exterminate anything that gets in their way, even all of space and time, like when they battled the Time Lords to extinction in the last Great Time War.
What?
A war that showed a darker side to the Doctor. Thrust into a conflict that put all of reality at risk, the Doctor became a warrior, a soldier, a killer.
A side of him that had always been there, hiding just under that cheeky grin.
Finally, in a single moment, the Doctor pressed a big red button to end the war and all of Gallifrey once and for all.
As much as he didn't like the Time Lords, the Doctor cares for life above all things, so genociding his own people was the worst thing that could possibly happen.
As the last of the Time Lords, the Doctor proved to be the most dangerous person in the universe. Isolation threatened to turn him into the very type of Time Lord he despised, a master who controls the laws of time, the Time Lord victorious.
And God help your immortal soul if you piss him off. If he's desperate or if you threaten his friends, you won't be prepared for how far he'll go. Like trapping you in every mirror in existence, imprisoning you in the event horizon of a collapsing galaxy, or suspending you in time to be used as a scarecrow.
Fortunately, Gallifrey wasn't destroyed.
Holy shit.
It turns out the Doctor, all of the Doctors, saved the Time Lords, but just forgot about it until time could catch up to them. It's complicated.
Still, even
Boy,
their
of
biggest
course.
L turned out to be a dub in disguise. That's how you know you're fantastic.
But a Doctor's job is never finished.
Boink.
Without witness, without reward, you'll never know when they'll show up to save the day. But if you happen to be up against the Doctor, there's really only one thing you can do. Run.
Wow.
Oh, jeez, Rick. It was my fault.
Shut the fuck up, Morty! I knew Time Lords were suicidal morons.
sounds good.
But I didn't know they never invented rearview mirrors.
Are you sick? You're the one who hit me. Oh, go on, I'm busy.
What?
Son of a bitch, he's ignoring me.
My God, Rick, can you not?
Holy, it was ship. Keep Morty safe.
What are you... Uh-oh.
Wait, can you breathe in space? Oh.
No. Oh, what did they do to you?
Oh. Oh, shit.
Right, fine. Queensbury rules? A bit of Venusian karate?
Keep quipping, asshole. Maybe you'll find a good joke on the ground next to your teeth.
On guard.
Oh, really? Oh, is Rick gonna lose?
Oh, this place looks fun. Do they have a little shop? I like little shops.
Really? Why'd you? Why is he just... Oh,
Do
no!
what you can. They're scared of rapid movement.
No. Stop it, stop it! Stop it!
Motherfucker.
What the hell?
My balls, sucker.
What did you do?
Oh, you brilliant old girl. Switching rooms around. Fantastic.
Yeah. What? Oh! Come on, Rick! Fuck him up!
It's fun to be the class clown till you get shot. Now hurry up. I got a grandson waiting on me. He won't die an idiot like you.
I know your type. The nihilist know-it-all. But through all this wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey rubbish, there's one thing you never quite understood. I'm the Doctor, and I don't want to go.
Damn it! What the hell is that? Look at Rick. He's like, this fucking guy. Oh, shit.
Dub-dub!
Oh. No! That was Rick Prime? Oh, get the fuck out of
Good
here.
impressive craft, Morty. You built it yourself?
I guess so.
Then you've got a bright future ahead. Don't be a cynic.
I think he just
Morty,
fixed
if
the
you
show.
forget me, I'll haunt your ass.
Who the fuck are you?
KO! Live by the portal, die by
Let's break this down. First off, Rick and the Doctor could both
off.
dodge lasers, making them pretty even, so neither could reliably win a quick draw.
the portal. Also, neither have shown any consistent signs of strength all that different from an above-average human.
The Doctor could get a superhuman strength boost during regeneration, but that is fairly incidental. So as far as physical ability is concerned, neither had a significant edge.
But when it comes to weapons, Rick had way more deadly killing machines,
Yeah.
a lot of which could wipe out whole planets, galaxies, and more. If he could get the jump on the Doctor, he'd have a good chance of winning.
Of course, their similar speeds meant he probably wasn't getting that opportunity. There's no denying his firepower was superior overall, but that still had to contend with the Doctor's technology.
Yeah,
Davos.
despite all of Rick's crazy inventions, most of which could kill a normal person instantly, the Doctor matched or countered pretty much all of it.
Being a Time Lord meant he could resist any time warping trickery Rick threw at him, and the sonic screwdriver could hack and even destroy nearly everything Rick had. The Sonic has even disabled teleportation and time travel technology before, making it more than capable of hijacking Rick's portal gun, which has
Really?
been hacked in the past.
Oh,
With
that's
that
right.
gun, Rick was kind of a sitting duck.
Operation Phoenix makes killing Rick permanently almost impossible. But the Doctor's reality-altering tech like the DMAT meant there would be no Rick left to upload to a new body at all, effectively ending the fight in a single shot. And that was hardly the only reality warping super weapon the Doctor had access to. The
Piss
Doctor's
off.
technology presented a clear advantage.
Now let's talk ships. This one's pretty clear-cut.
Yeah, no
the
shit.
space cruiser was a deadly machine that towed a solar
the
system,
TARDIS.
but the TARDIS single-handedly held off a universe-destroying event. That's an edge for the Doctor.
But perhaps most important of all was their experience and intelligence.
Rick mastered space
yeah.
and time to the point of becoming a veritable god. But you could say the same for
He
the
is a
Doctor,
god.
who is way older. It's kind of like the Doctor has been Rickin' for many times longer than Rick himself.
And when push comes to shove, the Doctor is just as experienced of a warrior as Rick ever was, if not more so.
11 spent 900 years battling Daleks, Cybermen, Sontarans, and more on Trenzalore and came out on top.
Fuck
And
off.
don't forget how quickly the Doctor can formulate, calculate, and initiate plans.
His hair
Like
is
when he
weird.
dodged half a dozen rays and improvised thousands of calculations in his head to siphon the ray's energy into a teleporter, all in a matter
is
of
arrogant.
nanoseconds.
Rick usually relies on being the smartest guy in the room. When he's forced to battle people at his own level, he's often
Whoa.
outsmarted, like with the Prime Rick or, gasp, a
Evil
Morty.
Morty.
Rick was a formidable genius, but the Doctor's incredible technology, unmatched intelligence, and thousands of years of experience gave him the win.
Ah, geez. I bet Rick was absolutely mortified to lose.
The winner is the Doctor.
Fuck you. What is this? Again? Huh. So, for the third time, we're doing Goku versus Superman? What's gonna be different? And, can Goku win? I don't know. Ultra Instinct might play a factor, and I don't know, maybe Goku might get up the win. Why are they doing a third one? Because I feel like Goku would lose again. I don't think I've seen anything that has been... And Superman got a power boost too. I don't know if they're going to do that blue laser thing from the new show. That's not really that explained, and it really hasn't really made him that much stronger. That much stronger. It just saves the day sometimes. But what do you guys think? Like, what? Do you think Goku still has a chance now? I haven't been watching Dragon Ball Super that much, but I did watch Broly, the Broly movie, and a couple of, like, CJ the Champ stuff. And, yeah, Goku's been up to some crazy-ass shit. But still doesn't seem like he can hold a candle to Superman. Unless he can get an external fucking power source, he is not going to beat him. So, I mean, that's what people just don't seem to understand. Like, if you have an infinite power source and you could breathe in space, you're kind of at a disadvantage, just like Rick here. But maybe we'll see. Anyway, I'd love to hear your opinion. What do you guys think about next week? And, yeah, I guess you all were right about the Doctor winning. Fine. Let's see. You know, usually you guys know more than I do because, like, man, I knew less than nothing about the Doctor. And I think I know a little bit more, but what are you going to do? Let me know if you want me to do anything else, and please smash that like button if you want to see more sexy and nerdy content, and subscribe if you think I deserve it. And I'll see you on the next episode.